for the September 2015 edition of OAUG Orientation. My name is Anna Gross, and today, in 30 minutes or less, we're going to tell you how to find and where to find all of the important information with the OAUG so that we can make your work life easier. We are recording today's session, so everyone is on mute. If you do have any questions or if you experience any technical difficulties, if you would please type those into the question box, the Q&A tab in your control panel, I will be happy to help you with those and make sure that we are all good to go. Thank you again for joining us, and you can also send me anything through the chat box if you need help with anything. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's go ahead and get started today. All right. As with all of our orientations, we like to begin with a quick overview of what we do here at the OAUG, the Oracle Application Users Group. We are made up of thousands of Oracle Applications users from around the world, and we connect through the OAUG. Here at the OAUG, we are focused on helping you improve efficiency, enhance problem solving, and spark innovation. We do all of this by focusing on three main things: education, networking, and influence. As far as education goes, we want to provide you with the educational resources that you need to make your work life easier every day. With networking, we want to help you connect with your peers and potential mentors so that you can have those user-to-user conversations and really learn from each other. We're also going to connect you with vendors and Oracle so that you're getting an outside perspective on what you're doing, and hopefully you're getting help with that. And we're also going to help you influence the Oracle community. We want you to be able to feel like you are on top of all of the latest and greatest information from the Oracle world, and we're going to help you influence the decisions that Oracle is making every day. So, who benefits from OAUG membership? Well, we believe that all of our members and their companies benefit from OAUG membership. But specifically, if you are an information technology manager, a database administrator, a business analyst, a project manager, an accountant, or a financial analyst, you are specifically going to benefit from OAUG membership. A very common question that we get here at the OAUG is which applications are covered through the Oracle Applications Users Group? And that is a fantastic question. While eBusiness Suite and Hyperion are our two largest applications, and by that I mean most of our members utilize those two applications, we also offer a wealth of information, networking opportunities, and much more for all of the applications that you see listed on your screen now, including Fusion, Cloud Applications, Primavera, Human Capital Management, Demantra, Agile, Endeca, Siebel, BI Publisher, and OBIEE. So if you see the name of your application listed here, then you are certainly in the right place. Here at the OAUG, we are also asked two other questions very frequently. The first question is there a limit to the number of OAUG member logins that can be set up under our membership? Now, normally in business, we hate to hear the word no, but in this case, it's a great answer, and the answer is no. You are welcome to add as many of your colleagues as necessary under your company's membership. And because we do cover so many different applications here at the OAUG, we often have organizations with many, many members and colleagues listed under that company profile. For example, one of our larger companies has over 800 individuals listed under their company membership. So please do feel free to add all of your colleagues to your corporate membership so that you're all getting the information that you need every day. The next question that we see here often at the OAUG is, when using our OAUG member logins, does it cost extra to access member benefits? And again, the answer is no. When you have an active OAUG membership, you should be able to access all of the member benefits that we offer without paying any additional cost. Now, that's going to include our conference paper database, all of our e-learning sessions, our vendor awareness sessions, all of the things that are going online, and that also will include discounts to our conferences. However, if you should decide to attend an additional conference, then we do ask that you pay for that individual conference as its own, but as an OAUG member, you will receive a discount. And speaking of those conferences, we do have quite a few ways that you can enhance your knowledge here at the OAUG. We are focused on helping you enhance your knowledge and make your work life easier. One of the best ways to do that is by attending conferences and events and really having the opportunity to hear what other people are doing and why and how they arrived at that decision. Collaborate and Connection Point events are a great way to do this. Our biggest conference of the year is Collaborate, and it happens every year around April. This coming year, in 2016, we will be back at the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada in April. We do put on this conference with two other users groups, OAUG and Quest. So this conference covers a range of Oracle applications, and it offers a ton of education. It's also a really great way to network with other members and talk to them in person. And as an OAUG member, you do save $380 per person on registration for Collaborate. So that is a wonderful, wonderful benefit to OAUG members, and I encourage you to remember that next year as we approach Collaborate for 2016. Connection Point events are smaller, more intimate events that are focused on a specific product line or application. And as a member of the OAUG, you do save $100 per person for the in-person Connection Point events. So those are also a great way to really have a more intimate setting to learn specifically about one application or product line and to really have an opportunity to network with other people who utilize that product line as well. We also want to help you enhance your knowledge in a variety of ways, and we do understand that everyone learns in different ways. So one of the best ways to learn is through our e-learning events. You can join the live events or have a chance to talk with the presenters, or members can also access all of the recorded e-learning sessions through our website 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. All of our sessions are recorded and archived on our website for your convenience. And this is a great resource to all of our OAUG members. We do have some e-learning events that are coming up over the next few weeks, and I just want to point those out to you. Today at 1 o'clock, we will be hosting How to Improve Your Chances of Being Selected to Speak at Collaborate 15. We have opened our call for presentations for Collaborate 16, and if you have a topic of interest, I do encourage you to join our webinar today at 1 o'clock, get some tips and tricks, and then make sure that you go ahead and submit your abstract for consideration. All of the speakers who are chosen to present at Collaborate 15 do receive free conference registration. So that is a great benefit to you, to your company, to really get your name out there and to share the information and knowledge that you have with other Oracle applications users. We also have coming up on Tuesday, September 29th, Can You Really Save Money Running Oracle EBS Suite on VMs? That's going to be a great session. And again, on Wednesday, September 30th, Oracle Support Accreditation. A great, great e-learning coming up. We also have Ask the Experts help session, tips for submitting your proposal for Collaborate 16. And we do have How to Improve, again, your chances of being selected to speak at Collaborate 16 on Thursday, October 8th, if you can't make the session today. So I encourage you to check all of those out. I will show you exactly where to access that information on our e-learning page in just a few moments when we take a tour of the website. All right. Now, if you are someone who prefers to learn via reading rather than listening, then our conference paper database is for you. We do have more than 5,000 white papers ready for you. You can search this database by keyword, topic, author, different tracks, and many, many more criteria. If you are not a member or if you are not logged into the website as a member, then you will be able to see only the abstract, but you won't be able to download the whole paper or access it until you're logged in as a member. So make sure that if you are searching for information on our website, you are logged in as a member first. I definitely encourage you to start here or with our e-learning database when you are looking for information and education on a particular topic. The conference paper database is a wonderful resource, and there is a wealth of information there. And I'll be happy to show you exactly how and where to access that in just a few moments when we take a tour of the website. We also want to help you stay up to date, and one of the best ways to do this is by receiving and reading the OAUG Insight magazine. This magazine is one of our highest rated member benefits. OAUG Insight magazine is produced quarterly, and we do send 10 hard copies to all of our member companies. And your OAUG ambassador is the person who is going to designate which 10 people in your organization are, of course, going to receive these hard copies. And, of course, the entire PDF of the magazine is available for members only on our website. And again, I'll show you exactly where to access that in just a few moments. Also, the OAUG Buyer's Guide is another great resource. It is produced annually and packaged with the fall edition of OAUG Insight magazine. So the OAUG Buyer's Guide is hot off of the presses, and if any of you receive OAUG Insight magazine, you would have seen the Buyer's Guide right behind that when you received it just a few days ago. And, of course, all of this information is available online to all of our members. And it is a wonderful, wonderful resource. I do encourage you to check that out and get some information on third-party vendors if you are looking for help. We also offer vendor awareness sessions. It's a great way to get a unique perspective on the Oracle applications world and the products and services that could make your workday easier. We do work with vendors, and they present these sessions free of charge to you through the OAUG website. You can go ahead and sign up, and I'll show you exactly how to do that in just a few moments. We do have a couple vendor awareness sessions coming up over the next few weeks that I'd love to call to your attention. First, build a better business with modern best practices. Work smarter, stronger, and faster. That's going to be the end of this month on September 30th. We also are would love to tell you about Painlessly Archive Oracle EBS Data with IBM Optum. That's coming up on Thursday, October 15th. And we also have on Tuesday, November 17th, Cloud Project Portfolio, a customer perspective on the power of the Oracle Cloud. So some really great vendor awareness sessions coming up, and I will show you exactly where to register for those sessions if you are interested in just a moment. Here at the OAUG, we are, again, all about making your work life easier, and we believe that one of the best ways to do that is by connecting you with your peers so that you can learn directly from them. One of the things that I love the most about the OAUG is that we really allow you to connect with other people so that you can learn and see what they're doing on a day-to-day basis. One of the best ways to connect is through our geographic groups and our special interest groups. Geographic groups are affectionately referred to as GEOs here at the OAUG. They're made up of people who live within a defined geographic region. They get together often to share ideas, network, share education, and do lots of other great things. For example, if you are in North or South Carolina, Virginia, or Tennessee, I do encourage you to check out the East Coast Oracle Users Conference that is coming up next week in Raleigh. It's going to be September 22nd and 23rd, and it promises to be a wonderful conference full of education and networking. And that's just one example of the many, many great things that are going on with our geographic groups and special interest groups. And I'll show you where to access the full list in just a few moments. I'd also encourage you to look into our special interest groups, or SIGs, as we call them here at the OAUG. SIGs are made up of geographically dispersed people from all over the world, but they do share a common interest in a specific industry, product line, or Oracle application. Because they are spread out, they often hold calls for training, updates, education, and much more. And they only meet occasionally in person, usually at Oracle Open World in the fall and at Collaborate in the spring. So with Oracle Open World coming up, I'll also show you where to download the complete list of all of the geographic groups and special interest groups that will be meeting out at Oracle Open World on SIG Sunday, and that's going to be October 25th. It's going to be a really great resource for you, and I do want to encourage you to check that out. And if you'll be at Open World, to come and join us for those meetings. I'd also like to tell you about a very exciting online conference that we have coming up. the OAUG Connection Point Hyperion Online. This is going to be an online conference from November 17th through 19th this year. We are offering 18 live sessions focused on Oracle Hyperion products for functional and technical users. So if you are utilizing Hyperion, or if you have colleagues and coworkers that are using it, certainly want to encourage you to tell them about this conference and go ahead and get registered. It's going to be a wonderful conference. It was a huge, huge hit last year, and I don't want you to miss it this year. Another great way to stay in touch and on top of what's going on is through the OAUG Young Professionals Forum. This group is still relatively new. We got them started back at Collaborate 2014, and they are generating tons and tons of buzz. The OAUG Young Professionals Forum covers a variety of hot topics on calls every 2 months. We're discussing everything from big data and the cloud to the pros and cons of upgrading versus re-implementing, how to build your own brand on social media, 3 lessons I wish I'd learned earlier in my career, and much, much more. This group is focused on helping you get your career started on the right foot. And we will be hosting our next call on Wednesday, October 21st at 3 p.m. Eastern Time with Doug Hahn and Kaberi Nyack with the OAUG Customer Support Council. It promises to be a wonderful webinar full of great information, and I'd love for you to join us. We also encourage you to connect with others by joining our social media outlets. First, we do have a LinkedIn page, and here you can ask questions, reach out to your peers, share tips and tricks, etc. We also have a promotions tab where you can talk about upcoming non-OAUG webinars that might be helpful to our community. There is also a jobs tab, so you can post openings for Oracle-related positions within your organization. We also do have 2 Twitter handles that are very helpful. First, our OAUG Twitter handle is at OAUG1, and then we also offer our Collaborate Twitter handle at collab_OAUG. These Twitter handles are different, but they're both going to offer a wealth of information. Our OAUG Twitter handle that you see listed first is going to keep you up to date on the latest and greatest news within our community. It's a great way to always keep your finger on top of what's going on with the OAUG. And of course, our Collaborate Twitter handle is going to be especially helpful as we approach the Collaborate conference and while you are on site at Collaborate, as it's a great way for us to push out the latest and greatest information to you with just a few clicks of the button. I do encourage you to make sure that you are following us on LinkedIn and Twitter. The OAUG Customer Support Council is going to help you share your thoughts with Oracle. The Customer Support Council serves as an advocate for the greater Oracle users community, influencing Oracle product and policy decision at no additional cost to members. So you might be asking, how does this help OAUG members? A specific example I can give you is that feedback from the OAUG membership and discussions with Oracle through the Customer Support Council has led to Oracle's waiver of extended support fees for a number of product lines. This really is an amazing group, and I do encourage you to utilize them and their resources and your resources by following us with the Support in Focus newsletter. This newsletter is produced quarterly for all OAUG members only, and it's a great way to keep up with what the OAUG is doing with Oracle through the Customer Support Council to make your work life easier. And I'll show you exactly where to access this newsletter in just a moment when we take a tour of our website. All right, everyone, if you will bear with me for just one moment, we'll flip the screen over to our website. Perfect. All right, we're going to take a quick tour of the OAUG website, and I'll show you just a couple of important things. First and foremost, when you come to our OAUG website, OAUG.org, this is the home page that you'll see. I want to call your attention to just a few important things on this page. Of course, right here we have 2 very important icons that you'll see. They are both quick links to our upcoming OAUG e-learnings that I mentioned right here on the left, and to orientation, which is exactly what we're doing right now. Thanks again for joining us. So if you have colleagues who are interested in the different e-learning options or in joining us for orientation, you can simply use either of these quick links to link directly to those pages. Right underneath that, we also have our news and features section. This is a quick recap of some very important things coming up and going on with the OAUG. We're talking about OAUG e-news that just came out. Lots of great information there. The Best of Collaborate is an e-learning series that we did over a few weeks, presenting some of the best sessions from Collaborate 15, and you can access all of the recordings for those sessions right here. And we also are offering some new videos through the OAUG that are going to show you lots of great information directly from our users to you. And you can access these videos right here. Right next to that, we do have a live Twitter feed popping up on our OAUG website. So everything that's coming through Twitter is going to pop up right here. So taking a look at this section is going to give you just a quick rundown of all of the important things going on right here. So that's kind of what's going on our OAUG homepage. Lots of great information there. So now what we'll do really quickly is I'll show you how to create a profile if you are a new member. So first things first, if you do not have an OAUG profile, we'll need to get that going for you. To log in and create a new profile, this will help you get started. If you do have a profile, you're going to come up to this blue login button and click on that, and you can simply go ahead and type in your username and password right here. If you do not have a profile yet, you can drop down to this Create a New OAUG Profile option. When you get here, you can see our website is trying to help me by saying, no, you already have a profile. We'll be happy to log you in right here. But for today's call, I am going to walk you through how to create a new username and password for your profile. So you're going to simply start by typing in your name here and your last name, and your email address. And you're going to want to enter your postal code as well, and then simply hit the Continue button. All right, now first things first, everyone. This is a tiny little section that is often overlooked, but it's very, very important. You're going to want to come to this first organization information and drop down to this particular section entitled My Employer Has an OAUG Account. Here, you're going to start typing in very slowly the name of your company. I do encourage you to remember when doing this particular section that less is more. So if your company often adds Inc., LLC, anything like that to the end, I encourage you to type slowly the basic name for your company and see what comes up. As you can see, I've gotten quite a little list here. So you will see this drop down with all of the different OAUGs right here. And then you can go through and find the correct organization. When you find that correct organization, you are going to go ahead and click on it, and it will connect you. So that is very important. Here, most of your information has been populated, but you are going to need to create a password for yourself and confirm that password, and fill in all of the information here, including your work address or home address, whichever you prefer. We're going to jump down here. We're going to ask you how you found out about us and the experience that you have. So just go through and make sure that you are selecting all of the fields that apply to you. And when you think you've gotten all of them, go ahead and click Next. Oh, goodness. And see, our website is very helpful and will let you know if anything does not match. Once you've made that update, come back to the bottom and click Next again. And it does take just a moment to upload, so I thank you so much for your patience. And And of course, at any time while you are creating your new profile, if you need any help with anything, please let me know and I'll be happy to jump on the phone with you or do a shared screen and we can figure out what's going on. So as soon as you've created your membership, you're going to see a profile page like this. It's going to give you lots of options. One of the most important is right here, this edit my information. If you ever need to come back and change anything, your company, your phone number, your address, any of that, you can do that by simply clicking this option. You can also change your password right next to that as you see. And actually, there's a very important part down here at the bottom that I am going to come back and show you. So I am going to leave this page open and open another page for our website. So now that you have logged in to our website as an OAUG member, you are going to see lots and lots of great information. We've already covered the home page, and we're going to go through all of the tabs at the top very quickly and let you know what's under each page. First, membership. We want to call your attention to all of our different membership options and our ambassador program. If you are registered or have a membership with us through the OAUG, you do have a designated OAUG ambassador. This is where they're going to come to get all the information. If you are that OAUG ambassador, please reach out to me and we'll make sure that you have all of the information that you need to be successful in that role. We're also going to take a quick look at our orientation page. After today's webinars at 11 o'clock now and at 4 o'clock this afternoon, we will be posting the most updated video here. So if you do have colleagues who you think might benefit from this, you can let them access the video here, or they can sign up for upcoming orientations in the future. I'd also love to show you the Young Professionals page. You may remember that we do have another Young Professionals call coming up on October 21st, 2015 at 3 p.m. with Doug Hahn and Kaveri Nayak, who are part of that Customer Support Council that works directly with Oracle. We'd love for you to join us. If you are interested in that, you can simply click this link and go ahead and get registered for that call. You can also watch all of the recordings of the past calls that we have had over the past 2 years, 2014 and 2015. We've covered everything from business analytics, upgrade versus reimplementation, the cloud, big data, and 3 lessons I wish I'd learned earlier in my career. So we invite you to check out all of those and watch the recordings here. Next, we're going to jump over to the Education and Events tab and drop down to e-learning. You'll remember I mentioned that we have quite a few e-learning events coming up, one this afternoon and some more over the next few weeks. If you are interested in joining us for any of these sessions, since you're logged in up here at the top, all you have to do is click on the name of the session that interests you and go ahead and register. It's just that easy. If you're interested in accessing the recordings in our OAUG e-learning archive, you can do that by coming over here to the left and accessing 2015 recordings, 2014, all the way down to 2011. Simply click on that link, and here you can look through each of our recorded e-learnings and go ahead and access the recording that is of interest to you. You can also use this search option up here at the top right-hand page to type in a keyword, and that will pull up all of the e-learnings with that keyword included in the title. Next, we're going to jump down to the conference paper database. You'll remember the e-learning page and the conference paper database are 2 of our greatest member benefits. Now, we have over 5,000 white papers and PowerPoints listed here in our conference paper database, so a wealth of information. I definitely encourage you when you're going through this to utilize this search bar right up here on the top right. Simply type in the topic that is of interest to you, hit the magnifying glass, and let the database do the work for you. And it does take a moment because we have a lot of information here on our database. But once you type that in, you should be able to pull up everything. And it does take a moment, especially with a big word like fusion. As you can see, we have lots and lots of things that are coming up here. And down at the bottom, oh my goodness, we're on, and there are even more pages with information. So do give that a moment, and if you have any difficulty with that, please give us a call. We'll be happy to help. Also, under our e-learning education events, we're going to jump down to conferences and events. This is a great page to come and check out what's coming up. We're already accepting abstracts and submissions to be a speaker at Collaborate 16, and we're gearing up for Oracle Open World next month, October 25th through 29th, out in San Francisco. So just kind of a great page for you to learn about. And with that, we're going to jump down to our own Open World page. I mentioned earlier that if you are interested in our geographic groups or special interest groups, you could download the complete schedule of all of our groups that will be meeting out at Oracle Open World. And here it is. If you will be out at Open World with us on Sunday, we'd love for you to check out the schedule and come and join us. All right. We're going to jump over to the User Communities tabs and take a quick look at all of our geographic groups. They are listed here in alphabetical order to make your life a little bit easier, we hope. If you are interested in, say, the Nevada OAUG, you can simply click on that page, read more about them, check out their website, see what's going on. And if you are interested in joining that particular geographic group, you're going to come back to this new page, and down here at the bottom, you can join a GEO or a SIG. So first, I do encourage you to take a look at all of the GEOs on our website to see which ones apply to you. Then jump on over to our special interest groups, go down, read about all of the SIGs that are of interest to you. And then after you've done that, you can come back over here and you can sign up for all of the geographic groups and special interest groups that are correct for you. And to sign up for more than one, simply click one, hold down the control key, and click as many as you would like. As soon as you're finished, make sure that you're clicking this continue button at the bottom, and you will be signed up for all of those geographic groups and special interest groups. Next, we're going to jump over to the OAUG membership directory under our resources tab. This is a wonderful benefit for all of our OAUG members. If you met someone at a conference and need to reach out to them to find out more about that upgrade or reimplementation, you can search for them here by the name of their organization, their first and last name, job function, business solution, Oracle product or service use, primary industry, city, state, or zip code, or much, much more. And that's a great benefit to all of our OAUG members. And we are quickly running out of time, so I'll show you just a few more things. Under our Publications tab, here you can access all of the great publications that we offer OAUG through OAUG. First, we have the OAUG Insight Magazine. And this is simply to access that. You're going to click on that, and you are already logged in, so you can read the entire magazine. Right next to that, we have OAUG e-News. This is our most comprehensive newsletter. It is produced on the 10th of every month, and it is a great way to stay on top of everything going on with the OAUG and in our Oracle applications community. Underneath that, we have the research line, and that is a resource exclusively for OAUG members. It provides executive summaries with proprietary research results about trends of interest for Oracle applications users. Really, really awesome information, and I do encourage you to check that out. Next, we have OAUG Education Network. This is another newsletter that comes out the last Wednesday of every month, and it's going to detail all of the educational opportunities for the upcoming month. So a great, great resource, and I encourage you to check that out. Next, we have Support and Focus. Now, you may remember that this is a newsletter produced by the Customer Support Council that works directly with Oracle. So this newsletter is only for OAUG members, and it has a wealth of information, and we are actually working on getting your September edition of Support and Focus ready for you all this week or next week. So great resource there. And right underneath that, we do have the OAUG Buyer's Guide. This is also a fantastic resource, and it just came out, so you can access the whole thing here on our website. All right, and then last but not least, we're going to jump over to our Partners tab and click on Vendor Awareness Sessions. If you are interested in registering for any of the vendor awareness sessions that I mentioned, you can scroll down, check out the titles, read the abstract, and then go ahead and click on that big blue Register Today button and go ahead and get signed up. It's just that easy. All right, everyone, we covered a lot of information very, very quickly. If you do have any questions, please type those into the Q&A tab in your control panel, and I'll be happy to answer those questions for you now. Thank you again for joining us for our OAUG orientation this afternoon. If you do have any questions, please feel free to contact us directly at the OAUG Membership Department. You can call us at area code 404-240-0897 extension 2, and you can always email us at membership@oaug.org. And we'll be happy to help you with anything that comes up, whether that's creating a new profile, navigating the website, or answering any questions that you have. Thank you again for joining us today. I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday, and we look forward to talking with you again soon. Thank you so much.